2,000 years, this mixed oral gospel, the word of Moses and the oral law, leaves room for mankind to play God in the Creator's authority. This religion terror that the Pharisees has constructed has darkened the minds of millions and has cultivated mega cults such as Catholicism, Christianity, and Islam. During the medieval times, over 65 million believers has been murdered by men that claims they're doing the will of their God. Even so much, an adversary-inspired book was written called Jesus a Pharisee that introduces us a different Jesus, a Rabbi Jesus, as if Jesus learned his teachings from the ancient rabbis, and during Jesus' ministry, he taught and followed oral law, and also if Jesus was beer buddies with the rabbis after Shabbat. Today, many Christians has converted themselves to be Jewish to turn around to tell Christians and new believers of how Jesus followed the oral law, and how the oral law has Mosaic authority, and how Jesus honored that authority. When a person reads the Bible chronologically, then for a person to say that the Mishnah, Talmud, and the Midrash comes from an unbroken chain of verbal laws from Moses to 1500 years later to the Second Temple, later to be written down from 200 to 900 of the Common Era. Not only that is a rabbinic, oral, Pinocchio lie, it's a Star Wars, Han Solo, Chewbacca, Millennium Falcon, hyperdrive space flying, Back to the Future, Einstein, Marty, DeLorean, time traveling, science fiction, impossibility. A wise man said, "Those that adds to the word of the Creator adds themselves to the lake of fire and subtracts themselves from the book of life." Solomon said, "Do not add to the Creator's words, or he may rebuke you and expose you as a liar." This is a biblical crime of spiritual adultery, deliberate sin. Judaism replacement theology that introduces a different Moses, a different Torah, a different kingdom, and a different creator. A direct violation of Yehovah's first commandment, an abomination on an astronomical level in the sight of the Creator. Pastor George golden calf go-to verse Numbers 11 and Deuteronomy 17:8 has been melted down and turned into powder and thrown in the water. To those that have swallowed this golden calf verse, your souls will end up in the same place when Israel swallowed their golden calf. The next day, the golden calf was dung.
Don't nobody go in the bathroom for about 35, 45 minutes. Somebody open the window.